We have the option to sitting on your mats or sitting on a chair for the start of our practice today. So allow yourselves to be grounded. If you're sitting on a chair, sit with your back straight and rest your hands whichever way you're seated. If you're seated cross-legged or if you're sitting on a chair, rest your hands facing down onto your thighs. Looking for some grounding. Inhaling and exhaling. And letting the breath expand onto the ribs. Feel the breath coming all the way to the sides of your body, expanding your waist, expanding as well between your shoulder blades, behind your neck. A true 3D breath awareness. And put an intention for your practice today. Intention for your practice can be something you would like to achieve, some personal goal. You can also offer your practice for somebody that you care for. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart center, open your eyes, and bow your head. Namaste. And wherever you are, whether you're seated or on the floor or on a chair, we're going to bring the arms up all the way towards the sky. Look towards the hands, and then opposite hand to knee, look over the shoulder. Inhale, arms up, exhale, opposite side. Inhale, arms up, exhale, right hand to your right hand side. If you're on the floor, you touch the floor. If you're on the chair, stretch. And bring both arms up and to the other side. Stretch. That's it. Relax your shoulders and bring it back to center. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Relaxing the head towards the floor. Inhale, engage your abdomen. Come all the way up. Exhale, release your hands behind and open the chest. So if you're sitting on a chair, your body will be halfway on the sit and you're holding up and release. So we're going to do it again. Same thing, but now as a flow, okay? Inhale, arms up, exhale, opposite hand to knee. Inhale, arms up, exhale, change sides. Inhale, arms up, exhale, right side arching. Inhale, arms up, exhale, left side arching. Inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, arms up, exhale, hands behind, open the chest, stretch the chest. And exhale, release. Good. Roll the shoulders back and roll the shoulders forwards. In the morning, sometimes we feel stiff because we stay asleep for a longer period of time immobile. Let me see. It's a let's see, there's somebody else trying to join. Sorry about this. Just got a message saying I didn't realize it was in Zoom. So, you know, please always read all the emails I send because they are important. I try to explain everything as detailed as it can be. Now, we're going to make a fist on your left hand and relax the shoulders. So this hand will be weight for you, for your neck. And we're going to bring the fingertips of your right hand to the side of the head and let the right ear go towards the right shoulder. And breathe. So what you should be feeling right now is the neck stretching. Stretching the sides. Keep breathing. The head is going sideways. Now release the tension on the hand and release the head. Shake, and we're going to do the other side. Hopefully you can feel it's quite a strong stretch. So whenever you're stretching for a period of time, you should not just let the elastic go very quickly. You should do it gently. So make a fist on the other hand. Relax that shoulder. Already you can feel that this structure is nice and long. Now bring the fingertips just above your ear and let your left ear come towards your left shoulder. Breathe in deeply. Take time to relax that area. And release, relax, shake. Very good. Now we're going to make a symbol of infinite with the head, which is an 8 on its side. So just start in any direction, making a big figure of 8 on its side, the symbol of infinite. Stretching the sides of the neck. And change direction. And bring it back to center. Good. From wherever you are, whether you are seated like this, you can also sit like this, or you can be on a chair. We're going to do a cat-cow. So cat-cow consists on arching your back and extending your back. As you can see, you can do it in any way. Hands on the knees and you can arch back and then come forwards. Arch back and come forwards. If you are in a chair, you will do the same. Coming forwards and arching back. And coming forwards and arching back. 2 more forwards and back. Last one, forwards and back. And bring your body back to center. You're feeling long on the chest, on the whole body, and contracting your abdomen. And very gently, bring yourselves up into standing. So roll over your knees or come into standing, whichever way you can. Lovely. And have your feet hip distance apart. And we're going to bring the hands by the sides of the body as if we were penguins. That's it. Let's see the penguin impersonation. Very good. They always say that penguins makes us smile, don't they? And they do. So what we're trying, and relax their hands for a moment. What we're going to be working here is the insides of the arms and the sides of the body. We're trying to stretch the fascia. The fascia is this little membrane that is over our muscles, over our internal organs, and you need to stretch it in a gentle manner. So you don't want to feel pain, you want to feel a little bit of a pull, But if you come into a point where there is pain, you need to come out of it a little bit. So let's see the penguin as well. Again, your feet are parallel to each other. You don't need to have penguin feet as well. Feet parallel to each other. You can even have your feet a little bit wider than your hip distance. And now, engage your abdomen, bring your hands by the side, flex your hands, shoulders back and down. Feel the whole body connected. So your pelvic floor is in and up, your lower abdomen is in and up. And stay steady on your penguin. Just stand there, no need to move anymore. And bring your right arm up with your palm. Sorry, let me show you this way. Bring your right arm up this way, out and up. So your fingers are pointing to the middle of your body. And we are stretching up one hand and the other hand stretches down. Breathe deeply. Elbows straight. That's it. Reach, reach, reach with your hands. Now keep that tension, and we're going to bring the right hand next to the left hand, coming into a semi-rotation. And now you might feel the stretch a little bit on the right side of, the left side of your hip, or the right side of your hip. Yes, I'm not mirroring you, so in the right side. And now we're going to bring the arms up, reaching away, like if you were pushing a wall away. Push a wall away, keep the right foot onto the ground. Keep lifting your hands up. Keep lifting and lifting. Feel how the weight of the body changes from the left to the right, and arch towards the sky with your hands flat. Arch. Try to relax your buttocks as you do it. Feel the stretch in the left side of the body. And bring your chest back to center. And release the arms. Good. And shake. So there is not a lot of movement in here, but I hope you can feel it's a strong exercise, a strong stretch on the inside of the arms. So as I started not mirroring you, I will continue not mirroring you. This time you bring both hands as penguins and bring the left hand up. And push away, push the right hand down and the left arm up. Good, keep pushing. Feel your pelvic floor in and up. Your feet are firmly on the floor. And now we're going to bring the left arm around and towards the right hand. Flex both hands. Feel the stretch on your left side. There is tension between the arms. Look towards your hands. What can you see? Is there anything new? And now push away, like if you were pushing a wall. And keep bringing your arms up, 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 and arch. Changing the weight from your right foot to the left. And bringing yourself back to center. Release your arms. And we're going to do it a little bit faster. I will do it as a mirror to you, okay? Hands into penguin. Right arm up. Fingers pointing to the middle of the body. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands towards each other. Inhale, lift, shoulder height. And open up. Bring yourselves back to center. Release the hands by the side. Left arm up, fingers to the middle of the body. Stretch. Exhale. Bring the hands together towards the floor, towards the right hand side. Inhale. Arms come shoulder height. Exhale. Bring your arms up, arching. Bring your body back to center. And release the arms. So one more time. check that your knees are not tensing, that your hips are loose. That's it. I like those hips. Hips don't lie. Very good. Penguin. Inhale, arms up. Very good, Andy. Stretch. Exhale, turn your upper body. Hands together. Inhale, arms push the wall and open up. Bring your chest back to center, release. Now left arm up, inhale. Exhale, release the hands across. Bring the hands towards the floor, like if you were pushing the floor, the walls, and opening up. And bring yourselves back to center. Bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Shake your arms, shake your legs. And interlace your fingers behind your back, opening your chest. Push your hands away. Feel that stretch on your shoulders and your arms. Lovely. And release. So we're going to come into a little flow, a salutation flow. Most people in this class have been with me before, so you will know the sun salutation on the floor. I'm gonna show the sun salutation on the chair. And if you wanted to, as most of us have somewhere to sit around us, you can try it from seated. But bear with me so that I can show people that are going to use the chair how you're going to use it. And then I will do the sun salutation with all of them. So if you want to try a chair sun salutation, please sit wherever you can. Or otherwise, just, you will do the arms and the legs, okay? So, is it Kathy? If you don't have a chair or a sofa, if you're not using a chair or a sofa, stay standing. So if you don't have a chair or a sofa, you will bring your arms up, fall forwards, cat-cow, one knee up and the other knee up, pretending that you were sitting. If you have a chair or a sofa, sit on the chair, and this is how you do a sun salutation from seated, okay? So start seated, and if you're standing, you stay standing. If you're doing a chair yoga, you start seated. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forwards. If you're standing, just fall forwards. Inhale. If you're standing, bend your knees a little bit. If you're seated, bring your hands onto your knees and keeping your chin towards your chest, arch your back like if you were an angry cat coming up. Inhale, open your chest and look up. Exhale, bring your body back to center and bring your right knee towards the chest. So if you're standing, just balance. And then left knee towards the chest. Lovely. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Good. We're going to do it once more, the seated one. So, Caroline, if you preferred, you could do it seated as well. When we're doing it on the mat, people that are seated, you're going to go a little bit slower because we will do more moves that you will. Okay, once more for the seated salutations. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, hands onto your knees, arching, cat stretch. Inhale, arching forwards, cow stretch. Inhale, right knee in towards your chest. If you're waiting for us, you can rotate your ankles and release. Left knee in towards your chest. You can rotate your ankles and release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Wonderful. So, people that are doing seated yoga, this is all that you're doing. People that are doing normal sun salutation, just follow me. We are going to use the arms a little bit, so come to the fronts of your mats, hands to the sides of the body. So if you're seated, Just try to remember the sequence I just showed you. Inhale, arms up. Stretch up. Exhale, belly in. Soften your knees and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands by the side of your feet. Bring your right foot back, left foot back into plank. If you are seated, just have your hands onto your knees. If you are on the floor, knees, chest and chin. If you are seated, arch upwards into cat stretch. If you are on the floor, cobra or up dog. If you are seated, arch into cow stretch. If you're on the floor, come into downward facing dog. Breathe. So if you're seated, just come into the middle of the chair. Feel your sitting bones firmly on the chair and your back straight. If you're in downward facing dog, look towards your hands, lift your heels, bend your knees, and step or jump towards your hands. Flat back, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, if you're seated, just inhale, bring your arms up. If you're standing up, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Good, here we go again. Is everybody following? Can I see some thumbs up? Yes? Good. And you can hear me okay? Yeah? Fabulous, fabulous. Hands by the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by the sides of your feet, and step or jump back into plank. If you are seated, just fold forwards. Knees onto the floor and see if you can hover, 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 hover. Do a cat stretch if you're sitting, cobra if you're on the floor. Exhale, down dog, and do a cow stretch if you're seated. And then come to the middle of the chair if you're seated. Feeling long, relaxing the shoulders, the head is aligned with the spine. If you are in down dog, look towards your hands, lift your heels, bend your knees and step or jump towards your hands. Flatten your back, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, push your feet onto the floor, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Good. 2 more. This time we move with the breath. I'm gonna talk you through the standing one, but I'm gonna do the seated one. So people that are seated, watch me. This is gonna be a real brain challenge for me. But we'll see. We'll see if I can do it. I like challenges. So if you are seated, make sure that you have a little bit of room. You're not leaning against the back of the chair, you're in the middle of the chair. Okay, so if you're standing, come to the front of the mat. People seated, watch me and follow me. People standing, listen to me and follow me. My voice. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, hands by the side of your feet. Step or jump back into plank. Inhale, knees, chest and chin coming into chaturanga. And come through to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply, heels towards the floor. And inhale, look towards your hands, step or jump towards your hands. Flatten your back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Good. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards with control. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Step or jump back into plank. Hands onto your knees if you're seated. Inhale, lowered down into chaturanga. Arching if you're sitting. And coming through into cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. If you're seated, you're in the middle of the chair now. And look towards your hands, bend your knees, step or jump, hands by the sides of your body if you're seated. Flat back, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release. Good. Shake your arms, shake your legs. We've done it. Very good. And we're going to come onto the ground. So if you're using a chair and you can come onto the ground, just bring yourselves onto the ground gently. So Caroline, you can stay there. If you're fully able, stand up again. Sorry. If you don't have any issues with your body, we're going to go onto the ground through a vinyasa, as we normally do. So a vinyasa is like a mini sun salutation, and it keeps us flowing. And you could have stayed on the floor if you wanted to. You don't need to. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, bring your hands by the sides of your feet. Jump back and down into chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. And look towards your hands. Jump into sitting or walk into sitting. Lovely. Adjust the flesh underneath your buttocks. And we're going to do a forward fold. If you're still sitting in a chair and we can't go onto the ground, then your legs will stretch in front of you, and it's important to flex your feet. If you're sitting on the floor, hands by the side, and lift your heels in Dandasana. Fingertips are by the sides of your hips. Push your hands onto the floor, breathing deeply. Focus on your big toes. Your heels should be off the floor. I can only see Alison's heels off the floor. I hope you're all lifting the heels off the floor. Don't worry, Anna, don't worry. I believe you. Just make sure you don't chit too much. Inhale, bring your arms up, relaxing the shoulders. Keep the heels off the floor. Keep your belly engaged. Feel that reach up towards the sky. Breathe. One more breath. And exhale, release and bring your hands towards your feet. Relax your head towards your knees, shins. Releasing the back of the body. Letting the neck relax. See if you can extend your chest and then come forwards a little bit more. Good. And we're going to do 5 deep breaths here. If you needed to grab a belt or a sock or anything to help you bring yourselves further down, you can do that. Keep counting your breaths, concentrating on what we're doing. And inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, release. Now, If you haven't got a yoga mat, you're just gonna release the hands behind and try to ground your body quite firmly. If you do have a yoga mat, we'll come a little bit closer so that you see what I'm doing. We're going to be holding onto the back of the mat. More than anything, it's just to have a bit of grounding there. So whichever way, either with the mat or without the mat, just have your hands firmly on the floor. It works without the mat as well. As we did at the beginning with our penguin exercise, we are trying to stretch the inside of the arms and the chest. So this will be the objective. And we're going to hold the stretch on the exhalation. So we're going to be either with the hands on the floor or holding onto your mat. There is quite a bit of a distance between your buttocks and your hands. And your feet are on the floor. Marta, if you are with the baby, if you want, you can do just the legs, but lean against the sofa so that your back is not suffering too much. So the legs will go like stream wipers. You are a strong lady, very good. Okay, so feet are on the floor and the shoulders are open, the arms are stretched. If you have a tendency to overstretch your elbows, make sure that you're really joining the shoulder blades behind and you're keeping that chest open. So we're going to let the knees go side to side on the inhale. So inhale deeply. And when you have a full lunge, exhale, keeping the legs where they are, and see if you can open up a little bit more. Good. And inhale as you move. Try to keep the knees the other way. Open the chest. And bring it back to center. Moving side to side as you inhale. And exhale. Good, back to center. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And bring yourselves back to center very gently. Move your arms. You will feel, yes, you will feel the stretch. So massage the arms, give them a little bit of love. Hopefully what you could feel in there, and this is a very safe way of doing a twist, especially if you have little mobility or if you shouldn't be twisting much because you're pregnant. So you're just twisting, and when you're exhaling, the body immediately is a law of physics. When you inhale, the body swells and you can move a little bit less. When you exhale, you can twist further because there is no more air in the body. So bring your right foot underneath your left thigh and bend your left thigh to the side. If you are sitting on a chair, you can bring the foot underneath the other thigh from the chair. Yes, if it's available to you. If this is not available, so you can sit like this, just one foot under. If it's not available, just cross it behind. If you are sitting on a chair. If you're on the floor, we are having one leg underneath the other. And we're going to bring the left hand onto the right knee and the right hand behind. And it's similar principle to what we did before. So before we were twisting more the lower part of the back. Now we're twisting the upper back. So inhale, expand upwards. And exhale, let your body rotate, looking over your shoulder. Caroline, your rotation should be mainly from your head and your neck, not that much from the middle of the body, okay? And as you inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, come over your shoulder. Check that your left hip is still on the floor. You're not lifting your left hip. And bring it back to center. And rotate, looking over your shoulder. See if your head can go a little bit further. Keep your left hand onto your right knee. Can you lift your right hand and reach behind you? The arm is just behind me. And bring yourself back to center. Contra twist. So bring your right hand onto your left knee and bring yourselves back. So the legs stay as they were. And coming back to center. That's it. And now, for those of you that are seated, we are just going to do the same thing. Those of you that are sitting on a chair, those of you that are on the floor, can we bring the right foot onto the thigh? If this is too much for your left knee, then you can bring the leg forwards. Can you see, Andy? So if the left knee hurts from being folded to the side, you can have the left leg along the floor and the right foot onto the thigh. If you're okay in here, just stay with both knees bent and the foot on top of your thigh. And hold your right foot with your left hand and try to open up and push that knee down just a little bit. Good. And release. So if you're seated on the chair and this is not available to you at all, see if you can just bring one foot onto the chair, trying to open up the knee to the side. That's it, and yes. If you can. If there is room in the chair. If there isn't, maybe do it on the sofa. So that what we're trying to do here is to have an external rotation on the thigh muscle. Okay, release both legs and we're going to go on the other side. So bring your left foot underneath the right thigh. And both knees are bent. If you are seated in the chair, see if you can push the foot underneath your thigh on your chair. Good. Opposite hand to knee. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. And as you inhale, we expand upwards. Exhale. See if you can look over your shoulder. Inhale, you will come back to center a little bit. And exhale, look over your shoulder. Keeping your right hip down onto the floor. Inhale, breathing upwards. Exhale, look over your shoulder and see if you can expand the arm behind, lifting your left arm, looking towards your left thumb. Lovely. And bring yourselves back to center. Contra posture, twisting to the other side. and bring it back to center. So, and now we're going to bring the foot onto the groin, if this is available to us. If having the other knee bent is painful, you can have the leg forwards. If you can't do this at all, you can bring the foot to the inside of your thigh. Now, for those students that have been practicing with me for a few years, this is a version of a more advanced twist. So we are not going to do it. I'm just going to show where this is going so that some of you, like Pia and Pri and Andy, Alison, any of you that have been practicing with me for a longer period of time, Caroline, don't attempt this, please, can try it. So the aim on this one is to bring the knee towards the floor. The opposite hand will come underneath, and the other hand will come around and hold onto the foot. So this is the full extent of this twist. It is a more advanced posture, and we will do it with the people that are practicing more frequently, people that come to my Mondays class. We can do it that way. Excuse all of you that are newer to the class, but I always try to give something to work for people that are more regular. So hold onto your foot with your left hand, with your right hand, and push the knee down towards the floor. Trying to open that chest. Can you hear the rain from there? The rain that is in here, no? It's raining really hard. And release. Release the leg. Massage both legs. Massage the knees. Good. And we're going to come onto the floor for a bit of back work and shoulder stand. Now, if you are working from your chair, so everybody just lie onto the floor. I think you all know shoulder bridges. So shoulder bridges, you're going to be lying onto the floor. And I want you to take a little bit of time to think about your movement and then start flowing it up and down with the arms. If you're working with the chair, I want you to stand up. That's it. And turn your chair around. Yeah. And walk away from your chair, not with your arms completely straight, just at an angle. That's it. And now bring your hips back a little bit. And we're going to arch and then bend the elbows and come towards the chair. Like making a circle with your spine. Shoulders are working. The knees are soft. That's it. So if you're doing a shoulder bridge, come on, Pri, shoulder bridge. You're not in a chair. That's it, shoulder bridge. Good. And now you can come down if you're on your shoulder bridge. You, Tida, continue doing that, but slower. Use your arms. And if you've just done your shoulder stand and you're on your plow, then just come down when you're ready. And if you haven't done your shoulder stand, please come onto your shoulder stand. Just stay down and lie down. That's it. That's it. Good. Now, Tida. Everybody that is in shoulder stand, coming to stand in Tida. Everybody on shoulder stand. Kathy, shoulder stand. Bring your legs up towards the sky. Now that's shoulder bridge. Bring the hands underneath your hips. So Tida, come into standing just for a moment. Kathy, don't worry about it now, but this is shoulder stand. So shoulder bridge is when we bring the hips up, shoulder stand, we come up. Then from shoulder stand, we come into halasana. If you're in shoulder stand, come into halasana. And then release down towards the floor. Good. Now, Tida, come into sitting towards the edge of the chair. And you're going to open up. The rest of us, we're going to do the fish. So bring your hands underneath your buttocks, palms facing down, elbows on the floor and towards each other. Open your chest, point your toes, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale and exhale. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift your head, release your hands, hug your knees, and happy baby. Bring your hands to the inside of your feet, sway side to side. And bring your soles of the feet together, arms overhead, knees apart. Good. And we're winding down for our final relaxation. So Tida, you can relax your hands over your thighs. Just close your eyes for our final relaxation. You can rest against the back of your chair. You can turn the chair around if you want. That's it. And everybody, if you need a blanket or a cushion, you can grab it now. A pair of socks. That's it. Isn't it nice to have our own blankets at home and be nice and cozy? Lovely. So Lisa, hopefully you're okay over there. That's it. And lie onto the ground. You don't need to stay seated. If you want to stay seated, of course you can. But otherwise, just let yourselves rest onto the ground. If you're seated, you can have your back supported. And close your eyes. Inhale deeply. Exhale with a sigh. And observe your breath. Gentle ebb and flow of your breath. Let your legs be relaxed. Your neck is long. Breathe deeply. Bring your attention to your toes. Feel your 10 toes. And relax each toe, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Bring your attention to the soles of your feet. Relax the soles of your feet and the tops of your feet. Feel any sensation on your ankles, calf muscles, shins, knees, thighs, hamstring. Feel the whole of your legs full of sensation. And relax your hip, the space inside your hip. Sense the whole of your spine, all the way towards your skull. Feel your ribs expanding gently with your breath and contracting as you exhale. Bring your attention to any sensations on your upper arms, elbows, forearms, your wrists or your hands. And feel any tingling in your hands. Feel 10 fingers, thumb, middle finger, index finger, ring finger, little finger. Feel each of your fingers and thumbs. And allow your attention to come up through your neck. Relaxing your scalp and your forehead. Features on your face is relaxed. And finally relax your brain. If any thoughts come into your mind, let them pass like clouds in the sky. Go within. As you inhale, bring the attention back into your body. Without opening your eyes, just picture the room around you, the walls and the floor, the ceiling. Feel the touch of your clothing and your skin. Feel the temperature of the room on your skin. Very gently start making small movements with your fingers and your toes. Roll your head side to side. Bringing your head back to center. Inhale. Stretch your arms overhead. Stretch your legs. Breathe deeply. And as you exhale, bring your knees towards your chest. If you're on the floor, hug your knees, rock side to side. If you're seated, just make any movements in your neck, on your spine. And everybody come into sitting. Keeping your eyes closed, back straight, neck long, shoulders relaxed. We're going to finish chanting Om 3 times, followed by Shanti, 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 Om, peace, peace, peace. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together. Rub your palms. Make the movement a little faster, generating prana between your hands. And place your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Slide your hands to your chest and bow your head. Namaste, everybody. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. I hope you will have a lovely weekend.